set you hallelujah. Girl, set you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
I hear him saying that he's going to need that change. I hear him saying that he's going to need that change. I hear him saying that he's going to need that change. hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. Did I hear him say that you should move the chair? Did I hear him say that you should move the chair? Did I hear him say that you should move the chair? Did I hear him say that you should move the chair? Did I hear him say that you should move the chair? Did I hear him say that he's a music?
If you are able, please stand for the arrival of the procession.
Please take your seats. Guests, colleagues, friends, families, graduands, On behalf of the university, I'm delighted to welcome you to Royal Holloway on this very important occasion, our graduation ceremony. It's wonderful to see so many people gathered here today and watching around the world on live stream. We hope you enjoy this ceremony and have a memorable and happy day. It's truly wonderful to be able to share this graduation ceremony with you, celebrating as we are the fantastic achievements of the graduating class of 2023. Students, this is absolutely your day and your achievement. Today marks the end of your current studies and enables an all too brief but special opportunity to reflect on all that has passed and to celebrate with loved ones and to begin the transition into a new stage of life. I hope all of you have loved being here at Royal Holloway, but are also looking forward to the future. To all our student supporters in the audience or watching online or just with us in our thoughts today, we salute you for your enabling of everything being celebrated here today. To our students, your resilience and resolve over the past few years has been tested like no other in recent history. Throughout your studies, you've endured disruption, and I know many of you will have faced personal challenges as well. It's testament to your hard work, dedication, tenacity, and innovation that you are here today. We wish for you an exciting future, whatever you choose to do next. Maybe it's further academic study, full-time employment, mind-enriching travel, or a contribution to the voluntary or charitable sector. Whatever that bright future holds, we hope that you will carry the spirit of Royal Holloway with you, which is all about making a positive contribution in the world. I've been so proud over the course of this past academic year to see so many varied, distinctive, but equally brilliant student projects and acts of learning taking place. From the exciting discoveries and creativity going on in our labs and studios, to those learning languages with the absolute determination of fostering global exchange, from data analysts to economists and statisticians, from sustainable business experts to health studies students, from creative writers, filmmakers and historians, to cultural and physical geographers, seeking to understand concepts of placemaking in the world, from lawyers and social workers to engineers and literary and linguistic experts. The education and research community that is Royal Holloway is seeking to enact positive transformations, and our students are absolutely forefront of that thinking. I've also seen this past year our students actively transporting their learning out into the local community, practicing in sites as varied as Kew Gardens and the National Archives, here on our doorstep in Surrey, to fieldwork and archaeological digs around the world, from theatres and film sets to spaces of policy making and into schools and classrooms. I've met with and heard from students who have volunteered in food banks, on biodiversity campaigns, food growing or health and wellbeing projects, and in a myriad of ways giving back to and making society better. I couldn't be more proud of you all. Many years ago, the pioneering US anthropologist Margaret Mead was asked by a student what she considered to have been the first sign of civilization. The student may have expected Mead, with her expertise in food cultures, to talk about something such as clay pot ceramics, fish hooks, or even grinding stones. But her answer was that the first sign of civilization was a sign in skeletal remains that a femur, a thigh bone, had clearly been broken but then had healed, and that individual had continued on for some years using that leg. Usually, explained Mead, in the animal kingdom, if you broke your leg, you would expect to be unable to run from danger, to reach water for drink or shade for rest, and you would become easy prey. But this bone had healed, and that was precious evidence for Mead that someone had taken the time to stay with the person who had fallen and perhaps use their skills and local knowledge to bind the wound and maybe even carried them to safety and enabled their subsequent healing process. Helping someone through difficulty is where civilization starts, said Mead. We are at our best when we serve others. And that is a good mantra to live by. We are at our best when we serve others. And it's one that I've seen Royal Holloway students practice in so many ways. We now watch with excitement as you take those same values and skills out into the world to do good, to practice care and compassion, whatever profession you choose to follow, and wherever you choose to carry out that effort. At Royal Holloway, we actively strive to be a university of global social purpose. And therefore, Know and trust that you will use the superpower that is your degree to give back and make a difference. And we will be walking alongside you and cheering your efforts every step of the way. So enjoy today, go forward into that bright future, be successful, have an amazing time, but also please remember that central act of being human, which as Margaret Mead knew all too well, is to take care of each other, to love and to be loved. We're immensely proud of all that you have achieved to date. You are the very best of us. So here is to you, our remarkable, brilliant, inspirational change makers. Make the world beautiful. Continue to astonish us. We know you can. Thank you. And now the graduates from the School of Business and Management will be presented at this ceremony. The first group of graduands presented at the ceremony are those who studied a degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science. The next group of graduands will be those who studied a postgraduate diploma or master's degree. And they'll be followed by graduands who studied for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I'm now delighted to welcome the Executive Dean of the School of Business and Management, Professor Christoph Sinopoulos.
Hello. When you set sail for Ithaca, wish for the road to be long, full of adventures, full of knowledge. Welcome, and again, many congratulations. I'm Christos Sinopoulos. I'm the Executive Dean of the School of Business and Management. And as you may have noted, I started by quoting a Greek poet, Konstantinos Kavafis. And I did so not to reveal my roots, the fact that I'm Greek, nor to reveal one of my favorite Greek islands. But I did so because I'm fully aware that when you set sail for your own Ithaca, to study here at Royal Holloway and to be in this very room, you had no idea how long, adventurous, and full of knowledge your road was going to be. Now, a few years ago, when we were reading your personal statements, and we read all of them, we learned a lot about your experiences, your aspirations, and your motivations. We learned about how you were planning to acquire new skills, how you were planning to acquire new knowledge, and how you're planning to gain experiences that will help you develop a career, maybe start a business, and make the world a better place. I can assure you that there was not a single personal statement that said anything about the pandemic or about taking classes in pajamas from your classrooms, from your bedrooms, I should say. In fact, I would urge you to go back to that statement and see whether the objective your younger self had set have actually been met. I would also urge you to do so with your parents and supporters, who I'm certain had a thing or two to do with putting that statement together, and who have been silent seafarers on your road to Ithaca. So many congratulations to them as well. You are an extraordinary group that has gone through one of the most significant adversities of at least my, presumably your generation. You thrived through a pandemic that challenged nearly everything we know about how we learn, how we study, and how we interact. And you did so with dignity, perseverance, and distinction. So again, many congratulations. Now, you are in this room today because you have completed courses in management with accounting, accounting and finance, business, corporate responsibility, digital innovation, entrepreneurship, human resources, international business, and marketing. By doing so, you have acquired many critical skills. You can analyze complex data, you can make decisions systematically, and develop comprehensive business strategies. You can also lead with empathy. You can collaborate with others and act as global citizens in a socially just and sustainable manner. Now, we know that these are key skills for successful entrepreneurs and are wanted by top employers. You have completed a significant milestone, but the road ahead is even longer and probably even more adventurous. Hopefully in less profound ways, though. My colleagues here at Royal Holloway not only try to address some of the big questions that business and society face, but do so in a manner which is socially just, sustainable, and inclusive. We develop knowledge with impact by studying some of the key topics that affect how businesses manage their staff, how they develop and market their products, and how they optimize their processes and supply chains. This knowledge has guided the design of your courses, your lectures, and of course your assessments. We are therefore very confident that you have been equipped with the right knowledge to set sail for yet another Ithaca. Congratulations, enjoy this day, and please do keep in touch. Now, with great pleasure, we now move to the presentation of the graduates. Please, I'm delighted to welcome the representative of the School of Business and Management, Professor Fiona Moore. Thank you.
Professor Tracy Bamra, Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, I would like to present graduates from the School of Business and Management. For Bachelor of Science degrees from the School of Business and Management, James Hitchens, Daniel Assen, Laura Cavara, Amy Davis, Rose Ewins, Uriel Fidegnon, Gregor Goff, Joseph Gurdon, Hardeep Panasar, Victoria Sienkiewicz, Tristan Southwell, Aishwarya Sinthanaraja, Max Wilson, Suleiman Haider, Haris Karim, Maria Marwa, Chloe Roberts, Nida Khan, Jaskaran Singh, Ahmed Al Yousefi, Marco de Anda Castillo, Jivanjot Grewal, Marcelo Morales Arias, Zakaria Mughal, Karena Umelal, Darya Zadorajnaya, Martin Dimitrov, Khadija Hussain, Daniela Patino, Zach Ashdown, Muheb Ben Mad, Sinclair Bourdier, Nathan Byrne, Ricardo Della Casa, Chung-Shen He, Amir Islik, C.Y. Tsang, Callum Jason, Arshia Khatri, Daniel Kuiper, Kuo Yu Liao, Angie Nandra, Devam Apurva Patel, Parv Patel, Devinder Tucker, Lily Pellet, Hamza Rizwan, Holly Bainbridge, Yiwen Gu, Arish Kirithas, Kara Sahota, Bhavneet Singh, Yuwen Wei, Jasmeet Taliwal, Tanya Islam, Wintwar May, Hawa Abdal Shafa, Aram Kwan, Malik Abdullahi, Mohammed Al-Marous, Simran Aswani, Ian Atwine, Adam Ayake, Melina Azizi, Naila Magalians, Camille Najib Baig. Lena Bedrood. Adam Belhosine. Nisa Brennan. Daniel Broxy. Vladia Maria Kaduk. Chem Chakar. Ghazal Chowdhury. Shrisha Donde. Fatima Elahi. Christina Guerrero Hanus. Sadia Hayi. Miat Min Thiem Tet. Mohammed Shabazz Hussain. Christian Ilasco. Ishra Iqbal. Arkadiusz Jabukowski. Atia Jilani. Makia Junaid. Arisha Kazi. Azra Khan. Zahra Khan. Gunwoo Lee. Taijun Lee. Emilia Lekaviti Kaita. Sinjun Ma. Hubert Maksinski. Zainab Malik. Tamara Mascarenas. Zuzana Novika. Nicholas Papui. Ayadam Ramadan. Rishvina Ramesh Kumar. Emily Rinne. Amit Shea. Rakshi Shetty. Jadakan Tekachat. Christian Timble. Shang Wang. Yibo Wang. Max Willett. Ayano Yokogawa, Saim Zafar, Akash Kumar, BSc Management and International Business the placement year. Carlos de Mendiola Goita Mazon. Chenzira Gwenzi. Farah Hanif. Hai Chung Zhao. Bernalee Luvandu. Anes Hassan. Sanjana Misquita. Ariana Paladin. Francesca Rossetto. Olivia Stocks. Lauren Tiplady. Alessa Livia Trentino. Purva Kumar Pathani. Mernush Degani. Yusra Mahadi. Anesu Marumahoko. Jiahua Hu. Ben Hazelden. Ben Fitzpatrick. Sophie Cutler. Polly Cook. Joseph Butcher. Oscar Amir Mansour. Kamalia Yaneva. Vian Wellington. For Doctor of Philosophy degrees from the School of Business and Management, Emilio Costales with a thesis entitled A New Tool for a New Game, Examining the Role of Social Entrepreneurship and Rule-Setting Behavior, supervised by Dr. Annika Zen and Dr. Ankit Gaur. David Drabble for a thesis entitled Under the Surface and Far Apart, Hidden Discord in Global Virtual Teams, supervised by Professor Nikki Pantelli and Professor Gillian Simon. Matthew Krieger for a thesis entitled Security Verification and Validation within UK-based Software SMEs, a Socio-Technical Analysis, supervised by Dr. Harry Harindranath and Professor Fred Piper. Hui Li for a thesis entitled Cross-Border Knowledge Acquisition in China's High-Tech SMEs, Strategy, Learning, and Organizational Transformation, supervised by Professor Robert Fitzgerald and Professor Huai-Chuan Ri. Baku Morikuni for a thesis entitled Middle Managers in Realizing Dynamic Capabilities and Organizational Ambidexterity in Complex Environments, supervised by Dr. Romano Dyerson and Dr. Catherine Wong. Divya Sandeep Patel for a thesis entitled Corporate Social Responsibility in Small Couple Businesses in Gujarat, India, Enhancing the Socioeconomic Wealth Framework from a Gender Perspective, supervised by Professor Laura Spence and Dr. Lauren McCarthy. Octavio Murakian for a thesis entitled Security, Consumption, and Social Status, a study on the consumption of private security of the upper middle class in Buenos Aires, supervised by Dr. Olga Kravitz and Professor Pauline McLaren. Harvey Moyne for a thesis entitled Towards a Better Understanding of Telework Using the Framework of the Psychological Contract, supervised by Professor Neil Conway and Professor Gillian Simon. That concludes the presentation of graduates at this ceremony.
We will now proceed with the award of the Honorary degree of the University of London. Honorary degrees are conferred on persons of conspicuous merit, outstanding in their field, or those who have given exceptional service to the university. I call upon Professor Gloria Agumang to present Shadrach Frimpong for the award of degree of Doctor of Science, Social Sciences, honoris causa.
Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you Shadrach Osei Frimpong. Today, it is our great honor to recognize our distinguished guest, a true pioneer and global leader in the field of community development and global public health in Africa. As the founder of COCO 360, Shadrach Frimpong has transformed the lives and prospects of over 20,000 people living in rural communities, creating a sustainable farming model which delivers income, education, healthcare, and hope. His determination and ambition to create a better world sets an inspiring example to our students and wider community. Born in the isolated forest village in western Ghana, where his parents farmed cocoa and sold charcoal, Shadrach was raised with 5 siblings in a household without running water or electricity. Despite growing up in extreme poverty, Shadrach enjoyed a happy childhood where he was an able but not exceptionally motivated student at the village school. That all changed when at 9 years of age, Shadrach developed a serious infection in his legs. His parents used their farm as collateral to pay for the hospital treatment, and it was only through his mother's intervention that his legs were not amputated. Upon his recovery, the young Shadrach experienced something of an epiphany. I realized that I had got a second chance, and I wasn't going to waste it. I told myself I would help and heal as many people as I could and make sure they got a second chance too, he says. Shadrach became, in his own words, possessed by a new passion for his academic studies. His dedication was matched by his parents' belief in his potential. And at the age of 14, he was awarded a scholarship by the Ghana Cocoa Board to attend Opoku-Ware School in Kumasi. He volunteered to become a library prefect, purely so it would give him greater access to the brochures and prospectuses of American and British universities. Shadrach's indefatigable ambition was rewarded with a scholarship to study biology at the University of Pennsylvania. In 2015, he graduated with $150,000 President's Engagement Prize, one of the university's highest honors, instituted by its then president, Amy Gutman. He used the prize money to establish Cocoa 360, where proceeds from community-run cocoa farms are used to provide free education at the Takwa Bremen School in Shadrach's home village, and to subsidize healthcare at its medical center. It is the blueprint for Shadrach's trailblazing community engagement model, Farm for Impact, where an initial investment empowers communities to provide for themselves and breaks unsustainable and undignified cycles of dependency on aid. Shadrach's audacious mission, as he calls it, is to get the best education possible and to end extreme poverty. Laser-focused on his goal, he was awarded a scholarship and returned to the University of Pennsylvania in 2018 to do a master's degree in non-profit leadership. He also holds an advanced master's of public health in global health from the Yale School of Public Health, and he graduated from both universities with top academic prizes. Shadrach has recently completed his PhD in public health and primary care at the University of Cambridge as a Gates Cambridge Scholar. Shadrach's research and dedication to public health and development has garnered him numerous awards. Among them, the prestigious Samuel Huntington Public Service Award, the Queen's Young Leader Award, the Muhammad Ali Humanitarian Award, and he was named as one of Forbes 30 Under 30 Social Entrepreneurs for 2019. Beyond his peer-reviewed publication, including most recently with the Dean of Yale School of Public Health, he has also provided expertise on community engagement in public health and medicine by working with UNICEF and the World Health Organization to co-author evidence-based frameworks on global health issues, and has spoken on panels with both Bill and Hillary Clinton. In August, Shadrach will start medical school at the Yale University School of Medicine, after which he plans to practice as a doctor and build Africa's first mission-focused rural teaching hospital and medical school at the Cocoa 360 campus. Despite his staggering levels of achievement, Shadrach believes his work has only just begun. In recognition, therefore, of his achievements as an academic, global leader, and community development pioneer, and as an inspirational role model for our students and wider university community, may I invite you, Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, to confer the degree of Doctor of Science, Social Science, honoris causa of the University of London upon Shadrach Osei Frimpong.
And get it over your head. There we go. Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
By decision of Council, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, Social Sciences, honoris causa of the University of London. Okay.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Wow. Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate it. And thank you, Professor Julie Sanders, and the leadership and administration of Royal Holloway at the University of London. And of course, thank you to the immediate past principal, Professor Paul Lazo, of course, Gloria for the honor, and of course, all of you. It must really be a very special day for many of you, for many of your families, for many of your loved ones, indeed. And of course, I can't just, dive into the speech by not acknowledging the many faces that look like me and where I come from. If I could get just a quick wave from all the Africans in the room. Okay, yeah. Ubuntu, I see you. Yeah, and of course, to all of you, we're really indeed a global village. Our ties are so connected as humanity. It is those ties that really just make it possible for, a kid that grew up on a rural farm without electricity and running water to be standing here. And so, in many ways, the ties that bind us are what makes us stronger as humanity. Now, when I first got the call for the honor about I think a year ago, the first question I got from Professor Paul Lazo was, wait a second, how are you going to explain how at just, 31, you've done all these things? And what kind of insights would you want to share with our community? That kind of gave me a bit of a pause, but also took me back home. And I think, given, the honor of a doctorate, it's only befitting that I share some insights based around the premise and the acronym DOC, D-O-C. So I'll just share some insights from my childhood and all the years of experiences and the opportunities that we've had to work with many communities in rural Ghana and rural Africa. The very first one is what I call the D, right? And the D means don't chase. Now, what do I mean by don't chase? Don't chase anything. Don't chase opportunities. Don't chase excellence. Don't chase greatness. It sounds very antithetical, right? It sounds very opposite of what you typically expect to hear at events like this. But I repeat, don't chase them. Why is that? When I was a kid, one of my jobs growing up on the farm was to chase down, especially around Christmas time, to chase down the chicken and catch it so that, we could just prepare a very nice Christmas meal out of it. I would chase these chickens all around the house, and I'll never catch them. That was a lot of work. And so one time, my father gave me a trick. He said, why don't you go to bed at night? It will come back, rest peacefully, and you can just grab it. You don't need to do all of that work. That was very insightful. But in many ways, we're told, especially my generation, our generation, to just keep chasing greatness, keep hustling, keep grinding. To that, I say a very big no. Because if you have to chase something, then just like the hen, the chicken, it is indeed running away from you. We struggle to achieve greatness because we pedestalize these things. In the opposite, I say normalize greatness. Normalize excellence. Make it the default. Make it a standard. Make it as normal as breathing, as normal as brushing your teeth. Don't chase anything. The second thing is O. O for what? Stay on the offense. Be on the offense. O for offense. Now, I just said don't chase, and I'm saying be on the offense. Well, if it's something you really love, you don't have to chase it. It was going to come to you. But if it's something that's dangerous, then you have to be on the offense. In life, as we all graduate from here, we step into the wider world. We're going to have really difficult times. They're inevitable. It's the dawn of our era. Our generation is facing some of the most difficult challenges that humanity has ever seen. Global climate change, air pollution, wars, just so many challenges. And of course, it would take the business genius and a lot of acumen and skills to counter some of these things. But much as they are dangerous, much as we have to be on the offense. We should not let life happen to us. We should happen to life. And the clearest example from my childhood was when we grew up on the farm. Now, as Professor Ajima already shared, when I was a kid, I saw electricity when I was 14, 15, the first time I saw electricity. And we were about a family of 6 living on a family of 7 living on a mud hut farm. And at night, sometimes you have snakes and scorpions sneak into the mud hut. And I remember the very first time I saw one, and I was about to run away. Well, my father woke me up and said, "You're not running nowhere. That's the snake. Go find it and kill it." Well, who says that to their 8-year-old son? But that really set me up for life. Because from then, I began being on the offense in terms of any danger. If I saw a scorpion snake, I'll not let it go. And his premise was, if you are happy that it just went away, well, it's still around. It's still going to come back and cause the havoc that it will cause. Let's denounce fear and then stay and put ourselves on the offense when it comes to some of the most difficult challenges of our time. Now, the last 10 is the C. C for character development. When we live here, we're going to be stepping into a world with numerous opportunities. Many of us are going to take on jobs. And we're a generation that have been characterized with so many phrases. The quiet quitting, we've been wrongly many times dubbed that we're lazy. Many of these things, which quite honestly are not true. But many of these things also draw back to what is the meaning of work. Because work is going to consume a big part of our lives. For your waking hours, you're going to work. Unless, of course, you don't want to have food on your table. But because work consumes so much of our life, then we need to develop a healthy perspective for work. So what then is work? Well, my proposition is that work is a mere opportunity for us to learn how to develop character. It is merely a training ground. And the whole of life is merely a training ground to find challenging opportunities, to find work. There's not many few opportunities that you get to wake up every day at 8 o'clock, be on time, be punctual, be disciplined, meet deadlines. But guess where we get to exercise these traits? It is at work. So instead of seeing work as something that we dread, let's be like athletes and see it as a training ground. Well, once again, thank you all for the opportunity. Congratulations to every one of you, and go make a big dent and a big change in your world. Thank you.
I'd now like to introduce our student orator who will deliver a speech on behalf of our students who we're celebrating here today. Please welcome Farah Hanif.
Thank you, everyone. Firstly, I would like to say how thankful I am to be selected to speak in front of you all on what is one of the most memorable days of so many people's lives. Myself and many others that come from relatively privileged backgrounds sometimes forget that going to university or having a family member that goes is a very momentous occasion and is not just another step in the education routine. For me, university was not presented as a choice. It was expected of all students around me, so the process felt very normal, almost like the jump from primary to secondary school. I never took a step back and really asked myself why I was going to university. At the time, I would have said to get a degree, to get a job. However, everyone here will know that being a student is not just that. For many, university is the first experience of independence, responsibility, uncertainty, and full-fledged immersion into an endeavor to form your identity. When students embark on this journey, I believe it's so important that the university is a paternalistic presence, meaning overseeing but not overbearing, so as to provide an all-encompassing experience while not being restrictive. And that sentence is how I would describe Royal Holloway. I now know my goal at university was not just to get a degree to get a job, but to become an adult through finding confidence and a sense of purpose. The paternalistic nature of Royal Holloway meant that I found this purpose within the first few weeks of my degree. The realities of the job market were hammered home almost immediately, and this was very necessary for me to get into gear and to do more than what I thought was first necessary to find a placement. Along with the professional obstacles that the pandemic brought, there were countless social obstacles which really put a strain on my life and I'm sure everyone's lives. During first and second year, I was in and out of EGM as regulations changed and my personal circumstances were uncertain. Here, I cite another example of Royal Holloway's paternalism. The campus, its services, and its staff being open to me during those 2 years gave me a huge sense of security and continuity. When the pandemic subsided, I was gutted that I wasn't able to return back to campus, but I was equally excited to be starting a placement at a company that I could have only dreamed of achieving a role at. The status of the company and the industry it was in meant that I was in for a first full-time work experience that I was not at all prepared for. I was burnt out, distressed, and on the verge of giving up and quitting. Knowing one of my aims to be at university was to become employable and then facing so much pressure at the first experience really took a toll on my mental health. Here, I cite another example of Royal Holloway's paternalism. I reached out to the year in business staff who provided me with counseling, support, and helped me shift my perspective about my purpose and my worth. Without them, I could not have made it through the year and I could not have benefited from the countless opportunities I've had since. My fourth and final year of university was where I felt the paternalistic style of Royal Holloway the most. I was offered a place to stay on campus, I continued my role working for the university as a student ambassador, and I took up a role in the Students' Union in the profession I want to pursue in the future. I've been a student ambassador since 2020, and I've seen firsthand the efforts that Royal Holloway staff make to engage students in all aspects of education and society. Working on open days and creating content on behalf of my department and my university really helped me appreciate this. I also got to find out the real scope and depth that the Students' Union takes in making Royal Holloway a better place to be. Although I believe this level of paternalism is unique to Royal Holloway, there is an undisputing differing element. This was the one thing that made me choose this university over others: community and diversity. EGM is a small town, and students come from all corners of the globe to study here. 50% of our management cohort is international. This means that communities and sub-communities form. People thrive from being around and supporting other people, which is a welcome contrast to institutions where competitiveness is a real issue. This also brings an unbelievable diversity of different cultures, countries, social statuses, and more, which broadened and challenged my ways of thinking far more than I thought possible. On that note, I would like to thank the amazing friends I've made here. They've made such a lasting impact on my being, and I've made memories I'll treasure forever. I'd like to thank my best friend of 10 years, who has stood by me since all that time. I would like to thank the staff, the academics, and the Students' Union, who have taught me so much about what university life entails and have demonstrated to me the level of care they have for me and all students. Most importantly, I would like to thank my parents, who have guided me when I faltered, supported me unconditionally, and provided me with knowledge and encouragement. My parents showed me the value of paternalism, and they sent both their kids here, which is why if any parents here are thinking of sending their children to Royal Holloway, rest assured they'd be looked after. Good luck to all our graduates for your bright futures. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Farah, for sharing your experience with us here today. It's a great achievement to have been chosen to deliver the student speech in front of your family, guests, peers, and staff. Congratulations and well done. Before we conclude the ceremony, I'd like to invite our graduates to thank their guests for all their support that they've given them over the years. Graduates, please put your hands together to show your appreciation. Finally, to our graduates, we're truly proud of what you've achieved here at Royal Holloway and excited about your future journey. As you embark on your next chapter, I hope you look back fondly at your time with us. You've truly enriched our lives, and our communities, and we've loved celebrating your achievements at our ceremony here today. If you're able, would you now please stand for the recession?
I look into the window of my mind, reflections of the fears I know I've left behind. I step out of the ordinary, I can feel my soul ascending. I'm on my way, can't stop me now, and you can do the same, yeah. What have you done today to make you feel proud? It's never too late to try. What have you done today to make you feel proud? You could be so many people if you make that breath for freedom. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Still so many.
Please do take a seat. Firstly, let me take this opportunity to say congratulations to our graduates. We would now like to invite our graduates to stand row by row and make their way out of our venue via this exit, which our ushers will open for you now. You will be going to the Founders South Quad for your departmental photography. Please do not wait for your guests. They will follow on shortly. The photograph will take place promptly in 15 minutes, so please do not miss it. If I could ask our graduates on this side to go first and then make your way down to the front exit, please. Thank you.